Jared, can you smell it?
Smell what?
It's the smell of Christmas! It's so close I can smell it, Jared.
Okay, well, I hope you smell it too, because Trinity Kids Online is just getting started.
So excited that you guys are here today and that Christmas is almost here! Oh, by the way, I'm Brady.
Oh, and I'm Jared, and today, as you can tell from Brady's excellent sense of smell, Christmas is literally right around the corner.
Well, it's not really exactly like around a corner. It's actually like 7 days away.
Well, that's the same difference.
Well, did you get all your shopping done?
Of course I got all my shopping done. It was done way back in like November, you know? So get on my level, Brady. I bet you're not even finished yet.
What? Jared, that's rude. Just because I wasn't done and I wanted someone else to sympathize with me, you don't have to just do this and go and flex on me like that, man.
Sorry, Brady. I'm just so proud about my shopping skills.
I know that. I can tell. Well, they are pretty epic, but not as epic as my challenge time skills.
Fair, they do rival mine, Brady. So, what is on tap for challenge time today?
It's a little choose it or lose it.
Huh?
Well, let me explain. So, there's going to be a present that appears on the screen, and we get to decide if that present is worth choosing or losing.
Ah, I got it. So this sounds like a great game for everyone to play. So grab your sibling, grab an adult, or even your neighbor, because it's time to hop in.
Let's go! Everybody, it's time for challenge time, and you know what that means. We're going straight to a challenge, and today's challenge is called Choose It or Lose It. Basically, super simple. With all the peeps in the room, you're either gonna have to choose the object on the screen or lose it, meaning you want it or you don't want it. And there is no option in between. It is not a half want it or I would give it to someone else. You want it or you don't. You choose it or you lose it. Sound good? Let's go. Here we go. Moving on to round number 1. Ketchup candy. Guys, I've never thought of anything faster in my life. See you later, lose it. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Nowhere near me. No thank you. Ketchup, yes, love me some ketchup. Ketchup candy, no thank you. How about you guys? Hopefully you agree. All right, moving on to round number 2. We got roller coaster straw. Guys, I don't think I've ever seen an object that's been a faster choose it in my entire life. Oh, wow, that is amazing. I honestly, I've lost for words at how amazing this roller coaster straw is, guys. Hopefully you're also on Team Choose It, because this thing is epic. Moving on to round number 3, we got an 8-pound bag of cereal marshmallows. Guys, I thought this was gonna be a challenge. That is another choose it. I'm never gonna lose it because I want all of those in my mouth as soon as possible. Cereal marshmallows, guys? I'm not even allowed the sugar cereal, and now I only get the sugar part of the cereal? Yes, sirs. That's a big sign me up, choose it, let's go. Obviously, you guys have to agree, there's no way. Even if you don't eat them yourself, you can share them. You can pour them into your normal sad cereal and make it happy cereal. Boom, broken. And then moving on to round number 4, here we go. Car French fry holder. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not holding French fries very often. I'm usually, object they were originally on, like a pan or a plate, in your mouth. I don't necessarily need anything to be fancy. I'm kind of simple. I like it simple. You want the ketchup to be in an area where you can easily grab it with the fry, and having to go from not really gonna be for me, guys. So I'm just gonna be a little lose it with the car French fry holder. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. That's okay. Moving on to round number 5. Nose picking pencil sharpener. Wow, guys. Have we regressed to still picking the nose of the pencils? Or are we going to move forward and lose the nose picking for something even better that may or may not come, who knows? But guys, it's kind of gross, a little grossy, nose. I don't know, don't think so. All right, I'm gonna lose it. What do you guys think? Choose it or lose it, who knows? Moving on to our last round number 6, an LED bow tie. When you guys are wanting looking fresh, you can style it up with an LED bow tie to make you extra fresh, or cool, or awesome, or epic, or fantastic, or absolutely drop dead lit. Get it? Because it's like an LED lit, like lit. Yeah, you guys get it, right? Great. Moving on to to the choose it or lose it part. What do you guys think? I'm gonna have to go with choose it! Guys, make sure you like this video if you want me to wear an LED bow tie, okay? Just saying, like the video, and if how many likes we get, let's say 6. We get 6 likes, LED bow tie, in next video. All right, see you guys later for challenge time. That was so much fun. Don't lose, guys, don't lose.
Some of those were really tough to decide on. I mean, ketchup candy, come on. Who's not choosing that? I bet ketchup candy is so good.
Bro, you did not just say that out loud. Ketchup candy is so gross.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get you some for Christmas, and you should be thankful that you're getting a Christmas gift from me.
Well, that's definitely not the greatest gift someone's ever given to me before.
Really? Okay, then what's the greatest gift someone's ever given you?
Slippers. My sister gave them to me, and they are just the most epic thing you'll ever did see, ever. And even in the summertime, I wear them. I even asked for another pair for Christmas this year too, because I love them so much.
Wow, slippers.
Yeah.
You're telling me that ketchup candy is worse than getting slippers?
Definitely would top the list of the worst gifts I have ever been given.
Your life is so sad.
What? Listen, I love ketchup. Always. Great condiment, best condiment in the game. But just not ketchup candy.
Okay, so if I got you ketchup, that would be a great gift?
Yes, but not the greatest gift. See, the greatest gift that we and the whole world ever see is Jesus.
I see what you did there, Brady. Jesus was and is still the greatest gift ever.
And we're gonna learn a whole lot more about that gift in today's Story Lab.
Let's go check in with Amaya and Zeke.
Welcome to Story Lab!
This week, we're celebrating Christmas.
Oh, and we're also doing this. Hey, I'm Amaya.
And I'm Zeke,
And we're talking about Christmas.
which is celebrating Jesus, God's greatest gift.
What do you love the most about getting ready for Christmas?
Oh, everything. The lights, decorations, ooh, Christmas specials.
And that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.
Don't forget setting up the nativity.
Nativity.
You know, all the figures from the Christmas story.
Oh, yeah. We still put up the plastic manger scene from when I was a kid. Plus, we bake all sorts of cookies. Oh, I love Christmas cookies.
Good, because we're going to do it all by building a gingerbread nativity.
Oh, do we have to bake?
Nope, but we do have to architect. Here we have all of our characters. We have Mary, we have Joseph, we have baby Jesus, and 1, 2, 3 wise men.
What about the shepherds?
The kid didn't have any shepherd.
Oh, I'm turning this guy into a shepherd.
The kid also didn't have any barns or stable or a shed. So we're gonna be using,
Graham crackers.
yeah, I mean, this is where our architectural skills really come in. Have you ever made a gingerbread house before?
Yeah, but the icing never holds right. The pieces always slide or fall down.
Not today, because today we're using sugar glue.
I'm not seeing glue.
Well, that's because we have to apply super heat until it melts like lava.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's make it. Remember, do not do this alone.
Grab an adult to help.
All right, first step, pour the sugar into a bottom-heavy saucepan. Thank you. All right, that should be enough to start. Step 2, place the sugar on a burner on medium-high heat.
Definitely grab a grown-up for this part.
Step 3, swirl the sugar and stir as it starts to melt. Thank you. Oh, here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have glue.
Woo, it's actually caramelized.
Sugar, or sucrose, is a single molecule. When heat is applied, it kicks off a series of chemical reactions. These can form up to 1,000 different compounds that make up caramel. It's so complicated, scientists aren't even sure how it works yet.
Step 5, keep your sugar glue warm while you build. I think Frank Lloyd Wright will be proud.
Who? Oh, the famous architect. Although I don't think Frank Lloyd Wright worked in gingerbread and sugar glue. Tasty though. Do we get to decorate?
Yes, right now. And... Well, that turned out kind of... I mean, you can tell what it is, right?
Away in a manger, one cookie for a bed.
All right, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the third book of the New Testament, Luke. But before Luke, in the very beginning, out of love, God made an amazing world. But when people turned away from God, the world was broken.
God made a plan to bless the whole world through the Israelites, but over and over, God's people would run to God and then pull away, just like a yo-yo.
Then, foreign nations invaded and captured the Israelites. They must have wondered if God still loved them and if He had a plan for them. God spoke through prophets about the great rescuer God would send.
And at last, after hundreds of years, God sent an angel to tell a girl named Mary she would have a very special baby.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Brian.
Okay, the stage was set. After so many long years, God's amazing rescue plan was underway. And God actually used a foreign king to help carry out that plan. The Jewish people lived under Roman rule, and the Roman leader Caesar Augustus needed money for his fine palaces and large army.
I command a census of every single person in my entire empire.
That meant that every person had to be counted and placed on a list to pay expensive taxes to Rome. And news of this census traveled all the way from Rome to the tiny town of Nazareth in Judea, on the very edge of the Roman Empire.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Every person must go immediately to their own hometown to be listed.
A carpenter named Joseph and the girl he was engaged to marry, named Mary, heard the decree.
I guess I'll be making a road trip to Bethlehem.
I guess we'll be making a road trip to Bethlehem.
Both Joseph and Mary had been born into the family line of King David, so they would have to make the week-long journey to Bethlehem, the town of David, in order to be counted. Now, this was more than a little inconvenient, as Mary was nearly ready to have a baby whose birth had been announced by an angel.
You will become pregnant and give birth to a son. You must call him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High God.
The trip from Nazareth to Bethlehem was about 70 miles, which is just a couple hours by car, but a whole week of travel on foot or by donkey. The journey was long and dusty. Camping out on the rough ground could not have been very comfortable for Mary. At last, Mary and Joseph saw the town of Bethlehem. They must have been ready for a hot bath and a quiet place to stay after that long journey. But the little town of Bethlehem was not so still and silent. Lots of other people had come to be counted as well. They filled every inn and guest room in town.
There has got to be room for us somewhere. Have we checked with all of your relatives?
Even my great Aunt Hulda and my third cousins, twice removed.
Finally, the very last home that Mary and Joseph tried had a room. Sort of. They were offered a place to stay with the animals.
I don't know about this.
It's dry, it's warm, and this baby really, really, really needs a place to be born.
So Mary and Joseph settled into their most unusual guest room, and there with the cows, moo, and sheep, meh, and chickens, Mary's brand new baby boy was born.
It's just like the angel told you. And his name?
The angel said we must call him Jesus.
Mary wrapped her baby tightly in long strips of cloth to keep him warm and cozy. There was no crib or cradle, so she placed him in a manger. The king of the entire world slept peacefully in the animal's feeding trough as Mary and Joseph looked on, and outside, the nighttime sky blazed with stars.
God's very own Son. The best gift ever. Came into the world in the most unexpected way. And the birth announcement, well, I'm just gonna save that for later.
Most amazing birth story ever.
You know, nobody understood it then, but this tiny baby was going to grow up to teach and heal and show people what God was like. And then Jesus would choose to lay down his life and the whole world to defeat death itself.
That is some Christmas gift.
Not exactly something you just find on an Amazon wish list.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, our world gets wrapped up in hoping for so many different things, you know? We want everything from world peace down to a shiny new skateboard, and that's great. But in the middle of it all, be sure to remember the most important gift.
Right. So find a quiet moment to thank God for the gift of Jesus and ask God to help you walk with Jesus every moment of the coming year.
Yeah, because knowing Jesus is an amazing gift that you can open every single day.
I think you've got it. So,
Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho!
see you next time.
Merry Christmas. Bye, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
So here's the thing. Jesus is the greatest gift.
I think we need some sheep at the manger. Big, fluffy ones.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. Merry Christmas.
I wonder how that very first Christmas would have smelled.
Yeah, given that they were next to all those animals, probably not very good.
So you're saying they didn't have any pine-scented candles?
No pine-scented candle.
Wow.
That's the thing. Jesus was the King of Kings, and he should have been born in like a nice-smelling palace with all the fancy clothes and all the toys, but God sent Jesus to us in the humblest way possible.
Yeah, it's because Jesus was a gift to all people, no matter who you are or where you're from. Jesus came for all of us.
So when we give gifts at Christmas or receive them, it's not necessarily about the gift itself, but the reminder of the gift of Jesus' birth.
Yeah, we give things to others because we love them. And that's why the slippers I received are so special to me, even though they may not seem like the most exciting gift to get.
So you may have heard this verse before. You can find it in John 3:16. It says, God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son.
And now we get to share that love that God has given us with others.
So spend some time thinking about ways that you can love others.
Remember, gifts don't have to be things we buy. We can use our creativity to make something.
Or our generosity to donate or give our time in an act of service.
Whatever it is that you decide to do, remember that Jesus is a gift given to all of us by God who loves us very much.
Let's take some time to pray together to thank God for sending his son.
So, let's put our hand on our heart. Father God, fill us with your love and help us to love you and everything you've made.
Let's point to our eyes. Lord Jesus, help us to see you and to see others the way that you see them too.
Let's point to our ears. Holy Spirit, help us hear you and give us the courage to do what you say.
You know, Brady, I think I'm starting to smell Christmas just a little bit now.
It's probably that gift I just got you.
Oh, there you go. Whoa, this is a Christmas scented candle. This is the best gift ever. Thanks so much, Brady.
You are so welcome. And thank you guys for at home for hanging out with us today. And stay tuned for the So and So Show, and we will see you guys next week.
Okay, open it. Open it.
I'm opening it.
All right.
All right. Wow. These are, yeah.
It's soap.
I know. It's great. Thank you so much.
Okay, what'd you get me?
Oh, yeah. Think you're gonna like it.
Oh! Oh, wow. Oh! It's a candle.
Yeah?
That looks familiar.
Does it? Oh, look at that. A candle.
Yeah, I saw it and I thought of you.
It looks familiar.
Does it? A candle.
Yeah, I thought you might need it if the power goes out on New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah, Y2K, yeah. Does this look familiar to you?
Hey, you got got me a candle. How nice.
Yeah, because it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind.
Yeah, that sounds like me. I will cherish this forever, 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 forever. I guess we kind of have a tradition with this candle, huh?
Yeah, we do. We should stop.
Yeah. Maybe we should just use it and be done with it.
Right now?
Right now.
Give me some more. Ta-da!
What have you done?
Oh, well, you know, I started wrapping a Christmas present, and then, I decided to wrap another one, and then another one, and, well, I got
all
wrapped up. Yeah.
So I guess we just do the show this way?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Here we go. Welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
Wait a minute. Did you wrap the camera?
I told you I got all wrapped up.
Oh, man. John. All right. Sorry, everybody. You're about to see just how wrapped up John got, okay?
I love Christmas!
Obviously.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's time that we play a game called What Did John Gift Wrap?
Ooh, hit the button.
What did John gift wrap?
Hey, first, before we start, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you remember any of the things that you wrapped?
No, not a clue.
All right, didn't think so, which will make this game a lot more fun. Here's how it's gonna work. We're each gonna pick up an object and try and guess what's inside, all right? And then we'll take turns and we'll unwrap it and see if we're right. Hey, don't forget to play along at home. Just shout out your guesses, okay?
I got this. Yes, I got this.
You would think, since you're the one who wrapped everything, but we shall see.
Okay.
We shall see. Let's go. Can I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. No, that's the, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the desk. I bet that's what that is.
Let's try this one. Okay. Hair dryer is my first thought. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I know what this is. I'm thinking it's a drill. All right, shall I?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
It's really well wrapped.
I know, I wrapped it pretty tight. Oh, ooh.
What? No way. Earbuds?
Yeah, I'm not really sure why I wrapped them that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
you take
my
a
turn.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Okay. Pointy. Okay, I'm gonna go with a sword.
Okay, the W's silent.
Okay, here we go. What? That's where that went.
Not a sword.
No.
All right, I'll go again.
Oh,
Shall I?
yeah.
All right, here we go. I pick an easy one. Okay, this is it. Here we go. I wonder what this could be.
Oh,
it's a guitar, right?
Yeah,
All right.
probably.
Here we go.
Probably. Oh, wow. Save the ribbon.
You wrapped orange juice to look like a guitar?
Yeah, I was thirsty and feeling artistic.
Fair enough. Your turn.
Okay. Oh!
What do you see?
Okay. Over here. Okay. This looks like a teddy bear. So it's probably a roller skate. Huh? Okay, here we go.
Might as well.
Oh, I'm a little disappointed in myself.
You know what? The first one of us to get one right is the winner.
Oh, deal.
Fair enough?
Deal.
All right. I'm going to, here.
Oh, that's so easy.
All right, this looks like a chair.
Uh-huh.
Can't possibly be a chair, right? Right, so I'm gonna go with a book.
Sorry.
Ah! I knew it. It was a book.
How did you?
I don't know. It was just a lucky guess. Hey, and speaking of books, it's Bible story time with Kellen!
Let me see that.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, you know, just unwrapping presents and trying to guess what's inside.
Yeah, the usual.
Sounds very productive.
It is, and as you can see, we have a lot to do.
That's a really good point. But you know, today's story, in a way, is about unwrapping a new gift.
Someone Christmas wrapped an entire room in the Bible?
That would be kind of hard because they didn't have Christmas. You know what? Never mind. How about I just tell you a story and you see if you can find the comparison?
Ooh, sounds like a challenge. We're in.
Perfect. The story begins back when the Jewish people were under Roman rule and taxed heavily by the Roman army. I'm not sure it worked exactly like that, but it may have. Who knows? We do know that Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world, which meant that everyone was ordered to go back to their hometowns to be counted. Now, at the same time, in the town of Nazareth, a carpenter named Joseph and his fiancée Mary needed to go on a road trip to Bethlehem, which is where their family was from, because they both were born into the family line of King David. But this road trip / journey was a little more interesting because Mary had just been told by an angel that she was pregnant. The angel Gabriel told Mary that the baby's name would be Jesus and that he would be called the Son of the Most High God. Can you imagine Joseph's surprise when he found out? The trip from Nazareth to Bethlehem took about a week, and Mary was really close to having her baby. She must have been so tired and felt exhausted when she finally arrived in Bethlehem. But the problem was, with everyone in town to be counted, there was no place for them to stay and rest. But finally, they were offered not really a room, but at least a place to get out of the street. It just so happened to be where animals stayed. At that night, Mary gave birth to a baby boy, the Son of the Most High God, and she named him Jesus. Then she wrapped him in cloth and placed him in the manger because there was no place for him to sleep. That night, the Son of the Most High God, the King of Kings, the Prince of Peace, slept in the animal feeding trough while the rest of the world had no idea that the best gift ever had just been born. This tiny baby was going to grow up and to teach and heal and perform incredible miracles before giving his greatest gift, his life, for you, for me, and the whole world, so that we can truly understand God's love.
Wow, it kind of makes all these gifts seem pretty ridiculous.
Well, some of the stuff we may get is a little ridiculous, but giving each other gifts at Christmas is an amazing way to remember God's gift and how incredible it really was.
And gifts don't have to be something you can wrap. A gift can be helping someone who's in need.
Yeah, or singing a song to someone or making them laugh.
Yeah, sometimes just spending time with someone can be a gift.
Couldn't have said it any better.
Hey, thanks, Kellen.
You got it.
I think, John, that it's time for us to
reveal the question.
What are you excited about giving? Do you have anything you're excited about giving?
Oh, yeah. I made this for my mom.
Oh, what is it? Oh, it's a calendar.
Yeah.
And it's filled with you.
Yeah, it's filled with some of my best memories. It's also got all the dates of when I'm doing things, just in case she wants to show up and support me.
Okay, so January 16th is getting nose hair trimmed?
Yeah, it's a big process.
Yeah, she's very supportive.
Anything for you?
Yeah, well, I do this every year. It's one of my favorite things to do. I pick 10 or 15 people, and then I make them a Christmas card. I try to make it personal. You never know what it could mean to someone to know that there's someone out there just thinking of them. It's a small way of giving just a little bit of God's love.
Yeah, that's better than my calendar.
It's not a competition. Hey, just the act of giving is pretty awesome.
Well, that's true. I mean, who wouldn't love that?
Who wouldn't? Hey, we'll see you next week for the last show of the year.
Yeah!
We should probably unwrap your basement now, don't you?
Oh, man, I thought you'd never ask. Bye, guys. See you, everybody.
Bye.